to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. Let's see what he can do with the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Iowa's offense will have the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense.
Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut! He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They'll try the left side. Running into the open space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. That pass is incomplete. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And that will be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football, get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Hands it off. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That's caught. It's Freeman. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Trying the left side. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. Always a treat to be here in Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll go right back to it. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on and off. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rides the back and leaves it. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's going to get loose. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, you just couldn't find a much better way to start the drive. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Dude, Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Finds a little space. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Freeman. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got
strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Going to swing it on second down. It's complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Hawkeye! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. Finding open areas. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
With the catch, it's Kendricks. It's a game of first downs, and they've... And out to their own 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wolverines. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking left. Got him downfield. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Freeman. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Graves.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on field.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his man. It's Slater. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Absolutely center cut. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the 2nd half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Michigan offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Throws for the tight end. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got room on the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Slater. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try it over the left side. Got the 1st down and more. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, what a move to get room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And the Hawkeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Iowa! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Using his legs at Soto. He has the first and still on his feet. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. On the move. Can't get him to the ground.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball.
Breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Harris. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. on third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Cradles it at the 35. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And he made the extra point without problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Freeman. He'll be forced out of bounds. And that gives him some more room to work.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Unleashes it on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Morris. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
You start to get that offense going and start having success. You've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go, you on the sideline, you in the game.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Caught near the sticks. It's Coates. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Moving away from pressure. Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on it. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Punch it out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He's going for the big play. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Buys a little time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really